What's the word? It's your man Slop Shotcha. Going here at One World Studio for allhiphop.com. And I have, all right, so I'm going to say the first part. You know you got to yell out there.
Okay.
All right, and I'm here with the lovely young Jennaske.
Skee! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I curse?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
We good.
all right.
I cuss more than most of the artists. So yeah, we're good. yeah. I didn't want to yell it out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, Miss Skee.
Skee! Thank you for having me.
No problem. Appreciate you showing up. All right. So they sent me your one sheet.
Okay.
And your real name, it sounds nothing like
My act, yeah.
Where did you get the name from?
At first, my artist name was Jenna Love. Mm-hmm. And then when it was time to like register music and trademark the name, I found out it was owned by like a porn star. So I was pressed that moment. So I was like, Jenna B.
That name sound familiar.
Yeah.
They sounded kind of familiar to me.
She has a whole website. I was like, oh wow. I was running with that name for like 7 months. So I was like so upset about that. But then I was like pressed for time. So I was like, Jenna B, Jenna D, Jenna D, and then Jennaske popped up. And then I just say Skee because everybody gets it wrong. So it's like everyone just be like Jennaske. So I just run with Jennaske, but it's really Jennaske.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But everybody just run with Jennaske. So I'm like, hey. And whatever, toot your horn, you know.
It works. It gets that's how I learned how to pronounce the name.
Right.
Yeah. From the Skee. I was like, I get it. 'Cause, like written down on paper, you're not sure. Like, is it supposed to be like French?
Right.
Like, I don't like Jennaske. Like,
Ooh, that's fire.
And I was like, that's Japanese. I don't like.
That
know.
Sounded fire, Jennaske.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. When you go to Tokyo, let them.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
I'm wrong with that one. Got you. Yeah. Okay then. So you background started in choreography.
Yeah, I started off as a dancer and then I transitioned into music and rapping.
Got you. How long were you dancing before you
probably
started?
like 3-4 years I was dancing. It started off with me dancing like in my backyard to the front yard to dancing to in cultural harmony at my schools. I went to all girls school, the Mary Lewis Academy. And it went from there, and then social media. I posted something on social media, and then I started dancing with designer. And then after designer, I started running around with other artists and doing music videos. And then it was just like a gradual.
And what made you decide to switch to the music?
I didn't like the way I was being treated, Like after a while, I was just like, when someone's so cool and like chill and stuff like that, and get they job done, like dudes really gravitate to females like that, like hardworking, got great personality. So it's like they start liking you, and and they have power. So when artists are cool with rejection, but not multiple times getting rejected, and that's what I realized. They have their own egos, they have their own way of thinking, and after a while I just really didn't like it, like, so they used to be like, well, okay, so if you ain't trying to, you don't gotta dance for me. And then I think it happened to me 3 times, and I was just like, I'm over it.
Oh, so you decided to be an artist.
My own artist.
You got me too into the rap game.
Yeah. I was like, let me just do it on my own, because at the end of the day, hopefully it's different now with dancers. I was literally dancing at like 15, 16. I was like in them clubs I shouldn't even been in.
No, I get it. No, that's a story. That's
so I was like super young. So it was like different. Hopefully it's different now, but
okay. What would you think? What would you say like was the thing was so different about it?
What's so different about it?
Yeah.
About what?
About the dancing when you was at like that age, especially like as a minor.
Well, because they knew I was super young, they thought it was okay to try to take advantage of me, But I was always smarter than my age. Like I was always like beyond my years, so I was like, I just didn't care for it. Like I just always stood my ground, and I always was getting fired. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just go on and try to do music, because I realized I actually love music, and it's great that I dance now, so I could write my own music and dance to my own songs
and to make you stand out.
So that's where I'm gonna be even more explosive, So
you got the whole package. I got
right?
you. Okay then. So as far as like I know, like when watching the show, I told you like I ended up binging on the show.
Right.
and meeting you today, you seem like way nicer than you seem on the show.
Really?
Yeah, you do. You,
Oh
you seem
gosh.
way nicer.
Yo, I was watching myself on the show. I'm like, oh my god, it's so annoying. But I can't watch it. Like the first episode I watched it, but I was just like, I can't do this. I couldn't do it. But no, I think I'm like nice on the show too. It's just different. Like, you know, it's so hard to be like I was always the youngest in my peers. Always. When I was dancing for celebrities, they were like ranging like 24 and up, and I was like 15, 16, 17. Now that I'm like in my 20s, I'm around the crowd that's like in their 40s, you know? So it's like it's really kind of hard to blend in. I'm always gonna like stand out because I'm younger. Personality is like 100% bigger than theirs because they're like more serious, they're more in tune and stuff. And on top of that, I ain't got no time for people try to be playing with me and trying to be flirting with me and how they girlfriend at me and stuff like that. I ain't got time for that. You
Okay,
know?
that makes sense. All right. So as far as what you call it growing up, I wanted to know as far Miss Skee, you're proud Haitian American, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, then. So as far as being a Haitian, I know Haitian parents are very, very strict, right?
Oh man.
So how did you run this dancing and rapping by them? Because I know that's not the life that they had intended for you.
Yeah, I'm still going through it with them. You know,
even on TV.
Oh, you think what? I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm on television. Yo, she sat on the couch. She sat down on the couch. She was like, so when you gonna get this degree? Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, damn, you know, that was just like a shocking moment. Like, damn, like you're hard headed. Yeah. It's like, you know, I'm breaking barriers, you know. So, and I think it's because it's foreign. No one in my family, you know, has been successful with entertainment, fully successful where they're like mainstream. So it's like kind of hard for them to understand. And on top of that, they know so many people is doing it. So they know that the probability with getting a degree, you're definitely getting a job, you know, but what's the probability of a million people trying to rap, a million people trying to do music, and you making it out of everyone? Yeah. So it's kind of hard with the Haitian American culture, you know. And my mom's a single parent. She always raised me and my two sisters on her own. Okay. So it's kind of, with her, she feels like she failed because I didn't get a degree, you know, and her sister's kids are graduating. You know, yeah, so it's like hard for her to understand. But I'm like, listen, I wouldn't be able to have this money, you know what I'm saying, if I was teaching. I'd be getting like $40,000, $50,000 a year starting off, and then gradually it'll grow. But I'll still have to go back for my master's, you know what I'm saying? And I still would have to give back money. But meanwhile, now I'm like getting my money, I'm investing, you know, I'm doing like the right steps. Now I'm starting to, I was investing in everything except for like marketing with my music, you know, so now I'm starting to invest into promoting my music and doing different things now, because before I was scared, because, you know, you can invest in music and not get no revenue back. Yeah, this you know? Is what I know. I've known people who invested like what, $100,000 into a single, and it got a little buzz, but then it didn't go nowhere, you know. So it's kind of tricky with music. So I was always scared to do it, but now I'm starting to do it since I already did investments elsewhere.
Who taught you these things?
I learned being around other people and seeing how they made mistakes. I would be around artists. I was dancing for certain artists, and you know, and right now they're not, you know, where they need to be. So that kind of was like, okay, let me sit. You know what's crazy? I'm actually really smarter than I guess I portray to be. You know, I like being that fun person.
I mean, I wouldn't even, it's not a matter of being smarter than you portray to be, because I never took you as dumb.
Right.
But a lot of people don't come into the game with you wouldn't think of Jadakiss as being dumb, would you?
No.
I remember they went on Hot 97 begging Puff for their publishing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Things of that nature. And like, they never struck me as, so it doesn't take the dumbest person. It's like, these things just been going on for years, and just that's a natural thing. So for you to come in and be like, nah, I understand these things.
Yes, I understand it very much. And that's my problem, honestly, with the show, because it's like Rich is trying to take me in, and it's like, I can physically tell you right here and right now, I am not selling 10,000 records or singles or whatever. So I don't have that. So for me to put myself in a position where I'm signing under a person, locked into albums and stuff like that, is just isn't really strategically smart for me, you know. So, and that's just not even with Rich. It's with anyone. You know, I don't have a strong standpoint to be like, hey, I want creative control. This is what I want. So it's kind of hard, you know, dealing with people who's like, I think you're nice and I need you in this contract, and I'm like, that contract look a little too crazy.
You read contracts. This is crazy. Because I think I go through this. I have this conversation all the time about like how much, like, because there's so many young artists that are just popping off the internet right now, and they'll sign the first piece of paper that people put in their face, and which it's like I said, I don't think of it as stupid. I just like imagine this big advance you're getting at such a young age. You get what I'm saying? It's like I can see how it happens, but like at the end of the day, it's just not smart. Right. But it's not smart. But you listen, you ain't gonna tell somebody that's been dirt poor all their life, yo, 50,000 right here. What you gonna do? Right. You know what I'm saying? But so, like, congratulations, shout out to you, man. That is pretty dope, man. And to actually be able to hold out, to have the willpower to do that.
You know, to be honest, if I did sign under a label, took a deal, I would have been out of here by now.
Yeah, you think so? Why you say that?
Because the recipe is already there, baby. Good music.
Oh, you mean like you would have popped by now? I thought you meant like you would have out the game. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
If I was to sign any, it wouldn't matter what deal it was. If there was just a little bit backing with the money behind me, I would have went. I'm 100%
sure. Now, I mean,
confident in that.
The way you like people like seem to like go crazy about you. It's like a #1 draft pick type stuff in the NBA, like Zion Williams type stuff. You know, people like once somebody sees you perform, it's like, oh nah, shorty next. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so it's I could definitely see what you're talking about. But so I mean, shout out to you for taking the Nipsey route. You understand what I'm saying? Definitely. That's
no, but I don't want to be independent all my life. What I've noticed,
he built it up.
He built it up, and then
album was on Atlantic, but it's 50-50. We talking, we're partners now.
Yes, definitely. What I do notice with like I said, I'm very observant and I like study people. So it's like what I do notice with a lot of dope female artists in New York is they hold out on getting certain deals because they feel like their talent is boom. But what they don't understand is it's not just about talent. You know, you could have all the talent in the world, put out the most fire music, but it's so much. It's politics. It's so much things going behind it. It's the music. It's how you're pushing the records. It's the DJs. It's like it's so much that goes on, and I can't just sit and be like I want to be independent forever. No, I do want to get signed, but I just want to have a strong brand. I want my algorithms up. I want to be able to be like, hey, I sold at least 10,000 records by my own. Bring something to the table.
Negotiate.
Because guess what? Labels could take a talent and make them pop. They don't even need to have talent.
Yeah.
They can make someone like a superstar. So what makes me have value to you when you have everything? You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So what's been the biggest lesson you've learned so far since you started rapping?
Politics. So for example, people don't like when you're too smart. People don't like when you got too much talent. You become a threat to
too much. There's such thing as too much talent.
Yeah, definitely. Too much talent. It could. How do I say this where it makes sense? Let's say a label wants to sign you, and they have an artist that's already selling millions. And you're more talented than that artist and you make better music than that artist, even though they're going to push you, it's still taking a risk from that artist that's making so much money. And even with rival labels, like we can't sign her, she'll be a threat. Or, you know what, we don't even want to mess with her because she might be a threat to what we got going on. And what we got going on is doing perfectly fine with us. You know,
okay,
like
I can see that.
This is a seasoned artist we have. This is a new artist. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with this artist.
That's our breadwinner.
Yes, our breadwinner. You know,
I can
because we don't know what's gonna happen with this artist. She's brand new. We don't know what she got going on. We don't know if she's a ticking time bomb. She's affiliated with anything. So it's politics. It's really politics. It's honestly politics. I feel like it's politics. That's what I've learned. I've learned to know when to shut my mouth. I've learned when to talk. I've learned when to play dumb and when to play smart.
Yeah, smart person can play dumb. Dumb person can't play smart.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, that's cool. So, Nympho Waves.
Yes.
All right, you got to speak on the title. What made you go with the title? First off, Nympho Waves.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so That project is super freaky.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. I've listened. I've listened.
That project's super freaky. So basically, to give some back end story, I was celibate for about 10 or 11 months last year. Basically, almost a whole year. And it was for me to focus my energy on getting things I wanted. So I put things on a piece of paper, and I was like, hey, God, I want this. But what I was asking for was, like, a lot, you know? So I was like, what can I give back? So I was celibate. So as I was celibate and still working and in the studio, I promise you, all I was thinking about was sex. For real. Like, that was all.
Backed up, I would imagine.
Yo, it was so I was like, damn, like, I couldn't even focus. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just focus this project on just that? Because that is the story behind where it comes from. That's so, yeah, it's about me being celibate, and then it's like nympho waves, nymphos, because I'm super always talking about sex, and then the waves is different stages. Like, you know, one long time is like me crushing on someone on the internet, you know, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get nasty, period. And then like that is like when I got a dude, and then, you know what I'm saying, like I got him, you know what I mean, on the kid, but I'm not even on him like that. But if I throw it back, he's still on the kid, you know what I'm saying? And then myself, the ending record, it's like an introduction to my new project where I'm getting more interpersonal, where people get to understand me as an artist and who I am. So it's basically me open up about my feelings. Now, every artist has a flaw, and I feel like my flaw is like not letting people in. You know, I have like so many different sides of me. You won't ever know who I really am, like deep down inside, you know, because I won't ever show like what I go through and stuff like that. Because it's like, even if I speak about it, I don't think anyone can help me.
The talking helps.
No.
Talking helps. Listen, let's take it somebody that I go to therapy.
Really?
Talking helps.
What do you go to therapy for, if you don't mind me asking?
I go to therapy just because I wanted to. I just decided to go. I wanted to be a better person, a better father. I would say a better father, and you know, to take me through the rigors of this industry.
That's
you know, it's a lot of stress, and so it becomes like it's like a mental spa. I would say, like, just somebody that just shut the fuck up for an hour, just listens. You know, they don't. You know, it's you. It's all about you. You know, you don't have to please any fans. You're not talking about selling. You don't have to worry about selling any records. It's just you. Offloading what you have. So, you know, like, you can be sexually backed up, you can be mentally backed up.
Right,
you get
definitely.
And I thought I was like that too. Like, I didn't let anybody in until like I started feeling things. And it feels bad at first, like you thinking you're feeling things, but you're not knowing that's an outlet. It's not good to hold it in. You get what I'm saying? Holding it in is not a good thing. You're just not feeling it. That's all it is. It's just doesn't mean it's not there. You're just not feeling it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, talking is good. It's good.
Yeah, so, and honestly, I'm having trouble with my second project, but because of that, because it's like I don't want to talk about it. But it's like I feel like it's going to be like a really breaking point, and that's when I'm going to break off into a final developing artist. You know, there's stages of an artist developing, but as soon as I do that, because I feel like that's the hardest thing for me, that's when I feel like my artistry is like set on a table.
It's gonna bloom.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think of like all the dope artists whose best work is like their most personal work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
With the
like,
feelings and emotions.
Usher's Confessions is still his best work.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige, My Life. These are like classic works because it just comes from the heart. You know, so but you already got the talent. So once the heart come into the art, it should. I can't. Once again, that's one. All right, so you, like I said, you're the number one draft pick. That would be the weakness right there. You understand what I'm saying? That would be the weakness right there. Like, damn, she could dunk. You understand what I'm saying? But she got to work on the shooting. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's what it is. Okay, then got you. So as far as Jenna Ski, what comes next for you?
Well, just being consistent, putting out music. This next project, I'm probably gonna try to shop it. Because I feel like if I do have some backing behind it, I feel like it'll go like super far. Gotcha. Because I only got 2 records in, and it's just like so beautiful. So I'm just like, oh my God, maybe we should like because you know, I'm trying to go outside. I'm trying to not do what I strategically tell myself to do. Like, I'm so like, I overthink, and I'm always thinking of the next step, like 10 days prior or a week prior. So I'm learning to just like let things flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. And that's because it's like I have myself. It's not like I have parent support or anything or anyone supporting me right now. So it's like I just learned to like be my own support system and make sure I don't mess up because I have people doubting me already, you know?
So what's the relationship like with Rich then?
I wish I could tell you.
Well, you can tell me. You know, it's just me between me and you.
I know. I wish I could tell you. I wish, man. Like I say, speak when I learn when to speak, I learn not to speak, when not to speak.
Got you.
You know, but basically, I learn when to speak and when not.
I mean, all right. So would you say, like, positive or negative at this point?
I mean, I haven't been on a couple episodes. I haven't been on a couple episodes.
Yeah.
The last couple episodes because I'm still trying to figure things out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pressed on television. I'm pressed on real life reality. So I'm not doing things for certain things, you know, so I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, what I'm comfortable with. And then, you know, when we make a decision, then I could be like, hey, yeah, you know, but currently there's I don't have no decisions yet.
Okay, then. So you still negotiating at this point?
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
basically then. Negotiating.
I mean, I kind of like, I didn't know you were so nice because when you came in here, kind of had beef with you for just dropping a Brooklyn dude like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Fresh
come on. Fresh was trying to eat me from the bag.
Okay.
Let's keep it a bug. Let's keep it a bug. The way he was like touching on my hands and stuff. Come on.
So, all right. So you honestly, because they didn't look that way, but you know, his girl watches the show, so I don't know how it's edited. I don't know what's going on. But
no, you want to know?
He was throwing advances at you.
He was throwing advances at me.
Okay.
You know that was shown on television. He was throwing advances at me, but you know it's kind of weird because we had a genuine friendship, so it's kind of weird, you know. But that's how men are in the industry. They are naturally flirty.
Yeah.
Naturally flirty. Guess what? That's how they even persuade females to get their ways through business endeavors. Believe it or not, they do a little flirting.
Women do it too.
Women do it too, and I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it, but don't knock me for when shorty come in my face and I'm throwing kicks in the air.
Yeah, nah. I wasn't mad at that. I thought that was hilarious, honestly. I thought that was really funny.
I'm not like, about to be
this
fighting.
This girl got spunk. I like
I'm not going to fight no 40-year-old. She could be my mama. I'm not going to do that. No, for real. Like, I actually respect elders, believe it or not. As crazy I may seem, I actually respect elders.
The shade.
Oh, no shade. Wait, that is shade?
That was mad shade. Yeah, that was mad shade. All right, cool. All right, so threw me off. I wasn't excited.
That's shade?
That was mad shade.
What if it's true? That's still shade.
You had to throw the goddamn Asian there. You had to.
Maybe it's older. Maybe it's
younger. Yeah.
I don't know.
I respect people. If you would have said people, when you said elders, it kind of.
But they is older than me though.
They is.
You're not being nice.
Yeah. I'm not being nice. Wow. I'm not being nice.
You're not being nice. You're trying to make it seem like it was shady, but you know it wasn't that shady. You know if it was just say that, it's say that.
Okay. Got you. Okay. So, Miss Skee, okay, what has dating life been like for you since you?
Oh, child, dating life is a roller coaster. You want to know why? Because, like I said, people see me on television and on social media, and then they automatically think I'm like that 24/7. You know?
You're on.
Yeah, they think I'm like this ditzy girl that can't hold a conversation, who don't have, you know, things going on in real life. So it's so hard to dissociate people when it comes to entertainment life and real life. Like, you know, I actually sit and have feelings. I sit and have, even though I may be guarded off, which I think is one of my problems with dating. But I don't know. I just don't trust people, man. Like, I don't trust them. I don't trust men. I don't. It's hard. But I'm trying to date. I'm trying, but what time do I have?
That's the question.
You know,
what time do you have?
What time do I have? Realistically speaking, and I'm a type of person. I'm a Sagittarius, so it's like, even though that we may seem like, oh my gosh, we want to be free and thotting and bopping 24/7. That's not true. We actually do like relationships. Okay. You know, I give my
mother's a Sagittarius. I'm like, what's going on?
No, definitely not. But everyone has that perception of Sagittarius, and it's not like that. It's just we're just free with our personality, and it comes off wrong. But when I'm in a relationship, I give half of everything. Like, my time, money. Because, you know, if I eat, you got to eat. You know, got to be 50-50. You buy me gifts, I got to get you gifts. You know, if you pay my rent, I got to pay your rent too. You know, so it's like, it's too much right now. I'm trying to save up, get my little apartment, you know, get my car, back out a nice whip.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, up to date, what's been your proudest moment?
My proudest moment?
Your proudest moment to date.
I don't have a proudest moment yet.
You don't think so?
No, I'm so hungry. Like, I want more for myself, you know? So I'm not satisfied with anything. It's bad that I'm like that maybe, but I don't know. I'm just not satisfied with anything yet. I don't feel like I accomplished anything. I feel like everybody else is like, oh my gosh, you're doing this. And I'm just like, in my back of my head, I'm like, I'm not doing enough.
So why are we doing this? I don't understand. Let's wrap this up.
No. I'm actually really happy you had me here. No, but I'm just saying personally, when I get accomplishment. Okay, so when I do things, I look at them as stepping stones. I want like stars on the floor with my name. I want like a serious legacy behind my name. That's
in your 20s. Like, nobody in their 20s got one unless they died in their 20s.
I know. That's why I got to work super hard. Yeah. You know, that's why I don't look at anything I'm doing right now as a major accomplishment, you know? Because it's like, I feel like I'm trying to reach something that's so hard.
This is just the beginning.
It is just the beginning. Like, it may seem like, oh my gosh, she's on television, but it's like, it's reality, you know. You're trying to do like movies. You're trying to hit high-end commercials. I'm trying to do like so much more.
So you don't stop and smell the roses.
No, but I don't. And
you doing dope shit, man. You doing fly shit.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I need to be doing more.
You should feel like you want. Don't be content, but you know, be happy with what you've done. Be proud of yourself, man. You know, it helps.
Like I said, being in my mama crib and like the energy is like, so it's like, damn.
Okay, you don't have enough people affirming the fact that you the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Miss Skee, you the shit. There you go. There you go.
But no, I just feel like I think I need to be doing way more than I'm doing right now. That's what I personally feel.
You're working as hard as it's gonna come. it will be there. You will be back here next year, you know, and you'll probably be with the OG Chuck doing the 1.5-hour interview that he do with the A-list. You understand? I'm telling you, like I said, you got all of it. The only person I think at this rate that can fuck it up would be you.
Right.
You know, and you seem hell bent on not doing that.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Get what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, man. Cool. So what I need from you, right? I need your top 5 favorite female rappers ever.
Top 5 favorite females ever. Top 5 favorite females ever. Can I really be honest with you? When I was in my dancing age, all I was listening to was Missy Elliott and Ciara. 1, 2 step. Da, da, da. Yo, Missy Elliott, genius. I love Missy Elliott.
I love Missy, man. Like growing up, I used to, yo, son.
But I'm not gonna flex like I wasn't listening to Nicki and Kim and Fox and all of them.
Right,
but that's 4.
That's
okay.
4. You need one more.
So one more. Who else? I just know Missy Elliott was like, if I meet Missy Elliott, I'll probably cry. For real, that's the only person I'll probably cry for because I really loved her, everything about her. I need one more artist. You like top 5?
Top 5, you got it. You had Missy, you had Nicki, you had Foxy, Kim. No, the 5th.
No, take out Foxy, put Eve.
Eve. Okay, so you're still 4.
Okay. I speak when I'm supposed to speak, and
we need one more. Nah, you on the hot seat. One more.
My personal. I only have one.
Personal.
I only have one, Missy.
Oh, wow.
I have Missy is
where's
like.
the women empowerment here?
No, I am so for female. Don't do that. I'm so for. I'm not gonna sit here and be like. When I really just flat out love Missy Elliott. But they're all talented, so you're making me like 5, and it's like I know. That's like
what we do here.
Good. I know so many good artists, but I know my top is Missy Elliott. How's about all of them?
Oh, wow, that was wild political.
Yes, how's about all of them?
Wow.
Man? I don't need none. Oh my gosh, she said this and not this.
It's your top 5.
I don't have a top 5. I don't. When I was listening to music, it was just dancing music. At the time where music was, I personally think was really great. You know what I'm saying?
Who the best artist to dance to?
Missy.
Missy.
To me.
Oh, you know,
Missy, Pharrell.
damn, Virginia just like yo. We was just talking about that yesterday. We was watching a dance movie, and the thing it was like the Timberland Fat Man Scoop song. You know, I was like, yo, Virginia
Timberland.
Virginia just make them dope ass dance songs.
I loved that music era. I loved it so much. You know,
real, you got service.
Yeah, I loved it so much. So it's like it sucks now. It's like the provocative. I have to do provocative music. It's what sells. So, you know, it is what it is. But I don't want to just categorize, like, the 5 females. I don't want to do that. You know, I can sit and tell you Missy Elliott is my top one forever.
But you kind of, I mean, I know you say, like, you add a little bit of the dance to the provocative. Like, your opening song, you know, it kind of got a little bit of that uptown, get light, a little bit of move to it. You understand? So, I just know, that's kind of like pioneerish because, you know, how you be sexy on a get light type shit.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I was trying to be very versatile with that project. Super versatile. And I don't know, people just liked finesse more. They liked that more and myself. So Ass Shake, I thought Ass Shake was a banger to me. Yeah. But that's not what this generation is gravitating towards, you know.
It'll come back. Everybody, you see all the TikTok videos and stuff of that nature. It seems like it's primed to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But speaking of ass shake and stuff of that nature, you seem to be very proud of the fact that you haven't had your body done.
Yeah. So okay, with ass shake, I was like, when my ass shake, you gonna feel an earthquake. Ass shots, yeah, bitch, you know my booty fake. Yeah. So I was just saying whatever. I didn't get no ass shots. Yeah. I was just saying whatever like came to mind. Like I was trying to like be like free. Like when my ass shake, usually the girls who be having the fattest butts and who be shaking their butts have ass shots or get their bodies done.
Yeah, the BBL is popular now. You know, the tax season is in.
It's super popular. You know, so that's where it came from. But I personally didn't get no.
But what makes you stay clear of that? Because I watched somebody straight up tell you like this might be the move. You understand what I'm saying? What makes you so stand still on it? Because you're very determined to make it, but you seem to be wanting to make it on your terms. What makes you want to be natural body?
I get anything I want. As long as I put my mind to it. It has nothing to do with appearance. People would think appearance is what gets it. No. You could get the fast money. It goes quick, you know. Your life runs quick, you know. The bodies that enters your vagina runs quick, you know. So I'm fine with being grounded. I'm fine with natural because people, I'm cute. I think I'm cute. So I don't think it has anything to do with it. I got a little tushy tush. It ain't stopping. I got a little 8-cup titties, but ain't nothing but a thing. I still get a thing done. Okay. You would think dudes care about that. No, that they don't really care about that. Dudes don't care about that. It's not. It doesn't determine. I know a lot of natural people.
Now it's like it's a head turner to see a natural body.
Definitely.
It's gotten so like everybody has the same shape now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
And it's fun. And to be honest, sometimes when I see a girl with a big butt next to me, I be like, damn, her butt is mad big. And I be looking mad premature next to them. Like next to a girl with a nice big butt who got a body done, I look like I'm 10.
Look like you eating organic chicken.
Yeah, I look like I'm 10. I look like I'm underfed. Yeah. But you know it's crazy? I would be in a section full of girls getting their bodies done, and then like an artist and stuff like that, they'll gravitate towards me.
Yeah, you stand out now.
Yeah, I stand out now, you know. So there's nothing wrong with girls getting their bodies done. I don't want people to feel like I'm trying to bash anyone, but I feel like different is good.
Cool,
you know,
because I was about to get light body. I didn't need any of that negative energy here.
Right? I feel like different is good. That's why I ain't got no tattoos. I never smoked weed, never did drugs. You know, so I like being different.
That's dope. That's super fly. Yeah, man, you. This was really, really enjoyable. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
I'm so appreciative of this.
No problem. Can you let the people know what you have kind of for 2020 before we get out of here?
Okay. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Skee. Thank you for having me on All Hip Hop.
Oh no, not the drop. I said let the people know what you. Why everybody? You're the second person in a row that skipped to the drop. That's my job. I tell you when to do the job. Nah.
Hey, what's up? Tune in for the new projects, more press runs. I'm excited for what's in store. I hope you guys are excited for what's in store. You know, download, stream, and buy your favorite record off Nympho Waves.
Copy. All right, then. Cool. And let the people know how they can find you.
I'm on Instagram, Jennaske, Jennaske. Skee.
Queen, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Your hands all nice and soft. That was some good lotion, wasn't it? Shout out to all the Haitians, though. Sac passe.
You're Haitian?
No, he's Haitian. That's what I want to show.
Oh, Haitian? Oh, my gosh. Pourquoi ça pas dit ça? Aww. Yo, my Haitians go crazy for me, so I ain't gonna play. I'm finna do a little compassion.
Yo, listen,
for Haiti,
I'm working like that goes. That compa is heavy right now. Yeah. So shout out to all the Zoes, man. Yo, allhiphop.com. It's your boy Slap Shot you. Miss Skee.
Skee.
Aha. We out.